Our names are probably extremely confusing right now. I just
Don't worry, I'll probably put
It's
some.
not Revian and Kuro Akamiyo. It's just heckin'
Yeah,
straight Satan and $1.19.
I was wondering if we were ever going to acknowledge who we were. I'm probably gonna put a subtitle in somewhere that's like, "This is who
Oh
we
my
are"
gosh.
next to our names.
Yeah, it should probably be noted. Put this at the beginning. I am Q. Q Metal Man, also known as Kuro Akamiyo, or Q for short.
I am Revian Bell, otherwise known as Straight Satan.
True, bro. True.
You know what else is true? The fact that it's Shady
But
Cicada's
why?
birthday today.
Bro, that's right. It is. Well, I mean, I guess actually in like
An
hold
hour.
on. I had to yes, that.
Specifically, if you wish to be technical, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Woo! Man, we're cutting it close. As per usual.
Yeah, that's
Always
common with
late,
us.
as they say. You know,
Hate a
I want
song.
to start off with that, actually. I would like to start off with apologizing for 2 years ago when we released Shady Cicada Medley 2, and we were not very thinky, and we were like, hey, can you keep streaming? That was kind of dumb and not very cool of us, and we have all acknowledged that, and we'd like to apologize for that.
That's right. I also apologize for not being there.
Bro, true.
I've never forgiven myself for that.
That being said, anybody who hasn't seen that, kindly go watch that. It's great.
Go
We had a
check
lot of
that
fun
out.
with it.
Yeah, it's in the description of this video, probably.
Indeed, now that we've decided that on a whim.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday, Mr. Catboy.
Happy birthday, Mr. Cicada.
Yes, Cicada Shada, as I accidentally called him 5 seconds ago. I think I am more than anything, like, thankful to Shady. I guess I could. You're watching this. I can talk to you directly. I'm more thankful to you than like anything else because, like, heckin'. Okay, me and Revian, I would say, Revian, I consider one of my closest friends, like ever. Period. Even out of people I've met like in person, and like, we wouldn't have met if it weren't for the medley, and the medley wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you liking video game music. Which is just kind of wild to me to think, like the fact that some random dude in Canada who likes video game music can just be the inciting incident for two people becoming in America becoming best friends, like almost opposite side of the country, kind of.
It is crazy.
It's kind of weird, but also really cool that we live in a world where that can happen, you know.
Indeed.
And yeah, I don't know. You just heckin' you make cool music. I really appreciate that. I love that because it inspires me to make great music. I mean, it did. Like, I play guitar because of Johnny Atma, but I make my own music because of you and a little bit of Metroid. But you know, mostly you. You're the one that made me start doing it. Realistically speaking. Wow, awkward silence there, Revian.
I mean, what am I supposed to say after that? I mean, like, I've done this twice before. Obviously, like, you've seen it. Shady's seen it.
That's fair.
I guess Shady could also be included in the you, like you said in that.
Right.
But, like, everything that I've wanted to say, I've said in those, so, like,
That's very fair.
the message is kind of a formality at this point. I mean, I could keep repeating myself, but like I said last time, I think I ramble enough in these. So,
Bro, you right. Anything else I'd like to say is like, I was like dumbfounded and not I didn't believe reality for a minute. Whenever I got messaged by She and he was like, "Hey, do you want to take part in the second Shady Cicada medley?" And I was like, "There's gonna be another one, and I get to be in it." Huh? That was that was so cool to me. I was like, "Bro."
it was so much less impactful when it was the first one. when she was just like, "Yo, bro,
Right.
I have this crazy idea."
Yeah, it's gonna be 15 minutes long. Looks at the time of the first medley. Anyway,
Bro, you're making me get so much stuff for this editing.
it really was just such a cool opportunity. I was like, bro, I love this guy's music. I wanted to cover this guy's music before. Now here's an excuse to do it. And being able to solo a spooky scenario on that medley was so much fun. And bro, like, it made my day when you're like, you Metroided my song. I was like, oh my gosh, he got it. And then comments on my mixing, I just felt so proud having accomplished that, and knowing that the person I made it for thought that it was so cool, you know. So
It,
I was just excited to do more of that
it
all
is
the
a really
time, I
it is a
guess.
really cool experience to do that.
Because I love your music. The music you write is so cool. It's so cool, and you can do so many different kinds. Like, I know I'm not like inept at different kinds of music, but
You're better than
sometimes I
me.
feel like I don't have many. It's like, okay, I can do metal, I can do Metroid, and then like chiptune. You know,
That's two more genres than I can do. To be
bro.
fair,
True, you right, bro.
I'm
Absolutely
right.
destroyed himself.
I'm right. Yeah.
You right.
Also, like, this community is a great community. I love being a part of this community, and that everyone appreciates each other. Like, having a place where people like enjoy my art, no matter like whether that be music or like visual art, is really cool. I love, and the people here are so nice. Everybody's so nice.
Everybody's really nice when they're not posting MPreg artwork.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, we won't. No, we're not going to talk about that. QB, I'm looking at you. Anyway, so yeah, I hope everything this year is really cool and enjoyable. I hope everything that everybody else did was really cool and enjoyable. I guess we're gonna find out in like an hour.
I mean, it's not like you weren't a part of like an hour's worth of the content in this, so
That's true. Yeah,
you know how a
I
good
was part of an
sixth of
hour's
the
worth
stream is going to
2 years
go.
ago. I was a part of like like 30 minutes worth last year, and now this year I'm a part of like another like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh,
I mean, it would have
I
been
put my hand
longer.
in a lot of stuff.
It would have been a bit longer, but we only managed to get 2 songs done. So.
Right. Yeah. I
Unfor-
mean, I guess there's still a little bit of time.
well,
We can see if
yeah,
we
I don't know
could try.
if with 1 hour left. Yes, I don't think we'll manage it. But...
Yo, Shady, this is Rex. I was not on this project, but I begged them to let me put a message in here too. I was on a different project that was being developed simultaneously alongside this one. I don't know if you've seen that yet. I don't think it counts as plugging if you were probably going to see it anyway. But it was kind of fun to just like get together and, you know, watch each other work on these things and kind of collectively lose our minds over trying to get stuff done within a deadline. But anyway, you know, I've been on a few of these projects at this point, and I feel like I usually kind of keep a low profile, but I just kind of wanted to give a message to say, like, you know, thank you for being, you know, a really cool musician and streamer. I know that's kind of a generic message, but like, you know, I think like your streams are just like sort of just like a space of comfort to me. Like, you know, even with like even as memories come and go and as things get kind of crazy, like if I can just, you know, join one of your streams, you know, it's just cozy, and it's a nice reminder that like, you know, we're still the same people that we were during the times that we look back on. And you know, your community is just genuinely such a nice community. There's not quite anything like it. Like literally, like I remember there was a time where for some reason I was looking for like another community that had a similar vibe to yours, and I couldn't find one. It feels like usually with like any sort of larger community, it's usually either just not very engaging or the vibes are off, kind of. But yours is just like, I don't know. And your music like has been, like I said, it's been a huge inspiration to me. Your music and your videos. You know, I remember like the time around when I first joined this Cicada Castle in like 2020, and I was posting my attempts at music there and getting feedback. That was a cool time period, you know, just you know, listening to each other's music and watching each other, you know, kind of get better at it. 1 second, I have to restart the backing track. Also, kind of recently, I was looking at an old song I made, inspired by your, I think it was a How to Make a Racing Game song, or something like that, and it was that was like back when I was like just starting out at music, and I was kind of bad at it, and back then I thought that the floor tom on the drum kit was the kick, and so, you know, it's crazy to think how much I've improved since then, and obviously I've still got a lot to learn, but, you know, I think that without you and your community, like, things would probably look very different for me right now. So I think that it's just, you know, you and your stuff have had a positive impact on my life. So I just want to thank you for that. What? Oh, I'm getting a signal to please wrap it up. Okay, real quick first, before I go, I just wanted to talk about the making of my project. So what initially inspired the idea for the project? Hey, what? Stay away from me. Wait, no. Hey, don't touch me. Get your hands off me. Wait, hey, no, wait a second, no. I've got more. No, you won't take me alive. No, wait, hey, I've come to make it enough. Shady is a cat boy. You can't silence me. No, wait, no. No. Me and my dad, we were like, was it like Texas Roadhouse or something? And they were under Northern playing. It was probably some pop country song. And I just kind of like started like nodding my head along to it or something. Not because I necessarily liked it, but just because I was bored and there was music to interact with, so I was interacting with music. My dad started laughing at me. And I was like, listen, bro, like, there's music to interact with here, so I'm gonna interact with it.
Was that related to something?
Yeah, I was like what you gotta.
This is going to be a pain in the ass to download.
I know, I'm sorry. If I could fix it, I would.
But you literally could have.
How?
It's not that it exported every single one in a MIDI, it's that you didn't fucking zip it.
Oh,
you could
yeah,
have just
true.
sent me a folder, you
Wait,
jackass.
I spelled it wrong.
Yes,
The
you
project
spelled it
file is
Adnas. You spelled
a
it
Denise
Adnas.
with you.
A Denise with you. Yes.
I cannot believe I did that.
Okay, now that's going in the video.
Hi, buddy.
That's going in the video.
No, don't put that in the video.
You've been banished.
Defamation of Rex?
Do not put that in the video. Sam, can you do like gay Shadow the Hedgehog voice?
Get rid of them quickly.
Well, because Asrind, that was his voice for Yuri.
Did you wait? Did you ask him if he knows who gay Shadow the Hedgehog is?
You can do a voice.
Oh, hey, look, it's gay Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's gay Shadow the Hedgehog.
What the fuck?
Shady, you're awesome. You're cool. I'm gonna go die now. Bye.
Wait, no, don't do that.
That's not content friendly.
have-
Twitch TOS might disagree with that.
I won't have my Florida man.
Bruh.
I can't believe bro's gonna go dolphin noises now. Side message to throw in somewhere in the video. Totally still open to any mixing or other audio production things that you want done. Yep.
Bro has to plug
Totally
himself.
not just fishing for job opportunities. Would love to do some mixing for you, Shady. Cough, cough. Also, happy birthday.
Also, happy birthday. Yeah. I feel like we haven't said that enough in our rambling for
Just to note that the mixing thing is not as important. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, it's like seriously though, it's not as important.
It's
Happy
not-
birthday, Shady.
Happy
You're a
bir-
great dude. I think we all love you. I mean, we have tons of people watching your stream every time you stream.
I'm sure
Tons of people watching videos.
I'm sure
I should hope
everybody's
it's very
spamming heart
obvious that
emotes
people
right
love
now.
you, but- True.
If
Look
you're
at
not if you're not already spamming heart emotes, spam heart emotes now.
that, bro. All the cicada love in chat. Look at that.
Look at all them hearts.
And there's one person being like, "Yo, name me Nightmare fan." Based.
Yeah. I know who that is.